Okay, so in this part we'll be going and exploring Lavender Town. So first of all, there's not really too much to do. It's a small town. There's not really much you can do here yet, at least. This house right here is a Pokemon house. We'll be going there later because there's actually some interesting stuff. But as for these houses, this guy, if I'm correct, is the Pokemon name reader, so you can change the nicknames of your Pokemon here if you'd like. So you know, if you want to, go ahead and do that. And this guy right here, or girl, whoever's in here, yeah. So basically what happened is that Cubone over here, its mother was killed trying to save, it was trying to escape from Team Rocket, so it was killed while trying to escape. And wow, references to death in Pokemon games, wow, didn't expect that. But yeah, it's the truth, it actually did happen. So yeah, that's what happened. And basically there's actually a reference to this Pokemon a little later in the game directly. So yeah, Team Rocket, wow, they're serious gangsters, alright. And this is the Pokemon Tower, where spirits of Pokemon rest. And yeah, now right now you can choose to do the entire tower, or at least 6 out of 7 of the floors, because the 7th one you cannot access until a certain point. I am not going to be doing that. I'm only going to do a small part of it, and I will not be doing the rest until I actually am able to climb to the very top of the tower, which is a little later on in the game. But anyways, what you can do for now though, go and see Blue. So yeah, Blue's actually here, and yeah, he's like, whoa, your Pokemon didn't die, did they? And yeah, just bad humor. Anyways, he wants to battle us now, so yeah. It's rival battle number 5, if I'm correct. Anyways, this battle is a little different. It's different from all the other battles because this battle, the Pokemon he has, can vary depending on something. Now I will talk about what it depends on when we get to those Pokemon. But for now, regardless of, like, no matter what, you're gonna be facing a Fearow, level 25, normal flying type, and its moves are gonna be Mirror Move, which basically copies what move you just your opponent used before, and you know, uses it. Growl, Leer, and Fury Attack. So it actually doesn't have a very good moveset. It's really bad actually. Its main offensive move will be Fury Attack. So yeah, and that's not very good. So it's not really too hard to handle. I mean, I'm using Charmeleon. It might be a little hard. And oh, never mind. I got Burner. That's good. But yeah, Pikachu would definitely be a lot better to take this thing out. But you know, Fear Experience for Charmeleon, it's good. And Ember won't really be doing much on my Charmeleon. I mean, he used Mirror Move right there, so you know, you saw that. And one more turn and should be down for the count. Oh wow, really, man? Really? Come on. Okay, good. No other potions. Usually rivals don't use items and stuff, but wow. If he was gonna use an item, he should have at least used like a super potion or a hyper potion, not like a flippin' potion, just a plain potion. Anyways, okay, Shelter. This is where it starts to vary. Now, Shelter is now the way it varies is the first 2 rival battles you had. It all depends on that because unlike other games, there's no starters where you choose and stuff. This one you just get a Pikachu. And the way it works is the first 2 rival battles you have, which is the first one in the lab, second one which is the optional one we did on the route west of Viridian City. Now it all depends on whether you win or lose in those battles. Now what happens is, this is kind of a spoiler to one of those Pokemon, but it's the Eevee, the Pokemon is the Eevee will evolve into. All depends on what happens in those battles. So it's only 2 battles, so what happens is, if you win both those battles, his Eevee will evolve into Jolteon, and I did win both the battles, by the way. So that's where I'm at right now. And what'll happen is basically you're gonna face Shelter right here, level 23, and it's just plain water type. Its moves are Tackle, Withdraw, Supersonic, and Clamp. Now the thing about it is, that's what happens when, like, if you beat him both at a time. His Eevee will also evolve into Jolteon, but he won't have it in this battle. He'll have it in a later battle. But yeah, his Eevee will basically just evolve into a Jolteon, and he will also have Vulpix with him, which we haven't faced yet. But yeah, he'll have Vulpix. But if let's just say, for example, you won one time against him, but you lost the other time, or you just didn't do the optional battle, what'll happen is it'll actually evolve into his Eevee will evolve into a Flareon, and what he'll have is a Shelter and a Magnemite. And his Magnemite, which we're not going to see right here, I'll explain it. Magnemite is level 22, pure electric type, and his moves are Tackle and Sonic Boom. But yeah, that's if you lose once and beat him once. But if you lost both the battles, or the second one you skipped, basically not doing, basically lost both the battles, what'll happen is his Eevee will evolve into a Vaporeon, and he will have the Magnemite and the Vulpix, and he won't have the Shelter. So I know it's a lot to say, but I hope you guys followed through and understood. Basically what the game is trying to do is it's trying to make it, first of all, the rival cannot have two Pokemon of the same pure type, so like he can't just have two pure fire types like that, or even I think you can't share types at all, so they can't have that. So they try to put variety. And plus, if you let's say beat both the battles, to kind of give it a challenge, they make it so Eevee will evolve into a Jolteon, which is of course a little bit of a stronger Pokemon, like up against the Pikachu, so they're both electric, so it's harder for you. But if you won once and lost once, kind of equaled out, so they'll send a normal Pokemon like Flareon, which electric is just normal effective against. But then if you lost both battles, that means you're kind of in trouble, so what they'll do is they'll make Eevee evolve into Vaporeon, which makes it a lot easier for you. But yeah, next up anyways, he sends in Vulpix, level 22, and its moves are Ember, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Roar. So yeah, Vulpix, it's just a pure fire type. It's nothing too dangerous or something. It does, I don't know. Wartortle will just easily take it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Not trouble at all. And Sandshrew, something else. Sandshrew, no matter what, he'll have a Sandshrew. And it's just level 20, pure ground type, and its moves are Scratch, Sand Attack, and Slash. So it's not threatening at all. If you have a grass or water type, it should go down in one hit, no problem. And level up for Wartortle too, nice. Anyways, his final Pokemon, Eevee. I'm just gonna have Makey finish this thing off pretty quickly. Eevee he'll have no matter what, and it's a pure normal type. It's level 25. Its moves are Quick Attack, Tail Whip, Sand Attack, and Growl. So yeah, that's Eevee, and well, that's about it actually. A low kick, 1 KOs, and this Rattle Battle's not hard at all, but really then again, which Rattle Battle was hard? Except the first one. But yeah, he's gonna be like, how's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Cubone. I can't find a grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Smell you later. Anyways, yeah, I'll explore the tower in the next part, but for now, I will be exiting the tower, and I'll be going to heal up, and in the next part, we'll be going west to Route 9, so that we may, go to Celadon City. So, I will see you guys then.